Hey, KIC here. Welcome back to ARK Survival Evolved. At first glance, things may not look much different, but when I turn this way, holy cow, everything has changed. Now, there are some other things going on in the base here that either you saw over the weekend when I was streaming, or you didn't, and either way, you'll find out about some of those a little later. For right now, we're going to do something that's a little different for my regular episodes. I'm actually just going to go exploring with you. Yeah, never mind all the T-Rexes hanging out down there. That, again, bit of a leftover from the weekend. I've been posting those episodes as pieces of what I was doing, so you'll see another one of those today if you are watching this chronologically. It'll be posted as episode 92X. The last one will be episode 93X. I probably should have checked to see if I had food on me. Or on him. Ah, look at that. Big Bird has food. Big Bird saves the day. Now, I'm kind of doing this intentionally because this is the first time I have actually seen what the game looks like since things changed, and at a glance here, I think I'm going to have problems in my modded game because I'm pretty sure I built, I don't know, somewhere right around here. It's already cold just right there. Never mind over here. It is interesting how it goes from fine to not fine. Oh, look at that. I think I need to take care of these guys first. Anytime I get some free trilobites, I try to take advantage of them. Because, you know, extra chitin, extra oil, that sort of thing. I can always use a little more. There was another one around here somewhere. There you are. There's actually a few of them around. I'll not go after them. I only saw two, and now that I see there are actually more, I'm not going to worry about it. Now, Big Bird. Wow, sorry, I'm like I said, this is the first time I've seen this stuff, so this is interesting to me. Let's go ahead, and I don't have a torch on that button because I moved it. I prefer my torch to be right there. I'm going to be freezing this whole time, I suspect. There's not much I can do about that because I don't have any hides. Hides, no, scratch that. I don't have any pelts, which means I need to go start killing things, which means everything has changed. Everything I knew about staying warm is not necessarily applicable. Wow, easy for me to say anymore. And here we are, I'm flying along. I have my torch out. I'm wearing mostly chitin. I have a little bit of hide going on, and it's not really enough to keep me warm. Not by any stretch. This used to be my favorite place. Or one of them. I don't know if it still is. I mean, if nothing else, there we go. The red obelisk is now the blue obelisk, and over there, the green obelisk is now the red obelisk, and the blue obelisk way over there is now the green obelisk. I think I have that right. Things have changed. They have definitely changed. Now, right around this area here is where the little bowl used to be, and as we can see, it doesn't really look quite the same over here anymore. I don't know if my scorpion that I had down here, Klaus, I don't know if he's still to be found anywhere. I suspect Klaus is gone. Oh, maybe not. Look at that. There it is. There's the little mining outpost, and that would be a stegosaurus stuck in the snow. Let's go ahead and set down for a moment. Look at that, Klaus is right on top. Hey, alright, Klaus is still around. I'm so happy about that. Well, let's just go ahead and set down. So, snow, cold, got it. Wow, this is a trip. This looks really cool, though. I mean, it really does. And I didn't even really recognize this area, actually. I mean, it looks so different when it's covered in snow. That's pretty wild. Now, I haven't done anything since yesterday's episode. Obviously, things are still not really functional so much. That tree was not there last time I was here. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. I'll deal with being cold for a moment, because I would like to see inside. Got a little bit of green in here. Well, I guess it's not green, but a little bit of grass growing, some sort of underbrush or something. Theoretically, I can come inside here. Let's just go ahead and close the door. And I should be able to... I don't have a campfire in here that's central to the room, but I do have this one over here. Should be able to light the fire here. I'm going to put my torch away because I'd like to see how cold I get. So I'm definitely cold over there. If I'm over here, I'm fine. Okay, that's not horrible. If I'm all the way in the corner, I'm still cold. This might be an instance where having maybe a campfire in the middle of the room and some torches would do the trick. I'm not sure. Maybe we can just light this guy up, just out of curiosity, and see what happens. See if that is able to warm the room. Looks like the combination is helping. I know if I stand close enough to it during summer, I end up overheating over here, so I guess it's not summer so much as when it used to be this crazy non-wintry area. Let's just go ahead and hop back on Big Bird here. I want to go look around a little more and pull my torch up because I'm freezing. I hope I have the stuff to repair it. Yep, just enough. I'm going to be able to repair it once. There had been some sort of creature stuck over here, the pack-a-whatever thingy-majigger. It's gone now. Now, something I haven't done, and I will do this, I wanted to see things first off, just kind of as they are, but I have not yet reset everything. So there's a command that you can run to essentially reset your dinosaurs, all of your creatures. Basically kills everything. All the wild ones, at least. You can actually run a command that'll kill all of them, period, or you can just do wild ones. You basically determine that on the command you run. But I will end up running that command to kill all of the animals on my server. That way I can make sure I'm getting the proper spawning for all the various creatures over here in this lovely wintry area. I mean, I do see another, whatever those guys are called, a Pachycera, Pachycera, I don't remember what these guys are called. Would like to tame one, but at this point I'm actually more curious with just kind of running around and seeing what's going on. It looks like a Gigantopithecus is taking out a Dilo. Poor Dilo. Little Dilo hunting pack down there. Kind of hopeful of maybe finding a wolf. That would be nice. Again, I'm not necessarily expecting to find one because I have not reset everything. Oh, here comes the flyers. Lots of ants around. Lots of dodos right here, too. You'd think they wouldn't be warm enough, but I guess dodos are okay. Then again, this might be because I haven't reset everything, so the proper creatures may not have spawned in just yet. Oh man, I got flyers everywhere, don't I? Yeah. Too many flyers. Too many flying things. Let me go ahead and set down for a minute. That way I can go ahead and take care of some of these guys over here. Because otherwise, Big Bird is just going to be annoyed with them. Oh, we got one on Big Bird. A couple of them on Big Bird. I am looking forward to getting a frog. Frogs are basically for harvesting these bugs. You harvest with the frog, and they just turn it into chitin, just like magic. Hello. I didn't realize right away that's what that was. Yep, I am nice and poisoned and going through my food like it's going out of style because it's so cold right now. Need to pull my torch back out. Oh, look at that. Those are some pretty good gauntlets. And you know what? I don't even have a turtle saddle. I'm going to take that. Let's go check on Big Bird and see how he's doing. He's probably annoyed with me right now because I'm letting all the bugs bite at him. And you know what? I need some food from him because now I'm starving. So go ahead and pass those over to me, buddy. Just go ahead and chomp down on those. We're just going to keep looking around over here. I might need to hop off in just a second to let my food replenish naturally. That's going to be kind of a problem. Unless that has changed. You kind of want to do that when you can. I think that used to affect how much food you can get in. See lots of Phiomias around. I was kind of hoping to see... Oh, look at that. Like a little wind blowing some leaves and such. That's kind of a nice effect there. I was hoping to see a stag or some wolves, but it's okay. Don't need to have them. Again, I'll run the command that'll kill everything and then won't have any problem spawning stuff in, and they'll naturally spawn in on their own, so the game will take care of that as soon as I blast everything. But I mean, hey, I figure since I'm over here I might as well check these guys out too, right? Back here, just because I can. I'm going to put that on you, because you can carry that weight. You're not going to worry about that. That's not coming down right now, so we can just keep flying. It's okay. It's not a big deal. Do want to check out the northern coast, though. That's right up here, so this is basically the north. Like I said, I don't even really recognize this area anymore. And I don't think the map has necessarily changed all that significantly. I mean, they have made some changes in terms of geometry, but the general design appears to be about the same, and yet so much of it I don't recognize. Raptor down there. That raptor's about to go chomp on another Elvis. Yeah, this is just a trip. It's really interesting to me. Oh, look at that. Raptor fighting some packies. I think that... Is that a raptor? Yeah, it's a dead raptor now. I was going to say, I think that raptor's going to lose. Lots of raptors in the neighborhood. Wow. Haven't even flown over to the other side. Still need to do that. But, I mean, there's still actually a lot around this area, too, to check out, so it's kind of crazy. There used to be a little area back here, and I don't see it now. Maybe I'm just not in the right spot. Maybe it's a little more over here? There was a little, I don't know, kind of a lake back here. That was a pretty cool area. I was hanging around in that a little bit in my single-player modded game. And I can't really tell where that is now. Again, I'm kind of thrown off here because... Oh, do I have spoiled meat on me? Or raw meat, rather? Hold that, so it doesn't spoil on me. It's all those insects I killed, but... Yeah, I'm not necessarily recognizing the map right now. It's just... It just looks so different to me. It's pretty wild. Good stuff, though. I'm enjoying this. This adds another layer to the game where it's no longer just this tropical island. Now we have a little more going on, and say what you will about it being freezing cold on one side of the island and not so cold on the other. I mean, we don't still really know what's going on in terms of this island. Is it some sort of man-made thing, like maybe there's a giant dome we can't see, so we're not really sure about what's going on? We don't really know why we're here. We don't know why there are dinosaurs and gigantic birds and massive wolves and cats that are long since extinct and dodo birds and all that. There's still a lot that's left to be explained, so I'm not too concerned about anything from that perspective. I know I didn't need to jump off of them. I just remembered that. Wow, it's a trip. I do want to fly through here, though. This is kind of where I cut through a lot to run back in this area, and this is... It's just different. Volcano down there. Definitely cold here. I am going through food pretty quickly. Might want to look into getting some warmer clothing, especially if I'm going to continue my mining outpost. I mean, it makes sense to continue it just because this... Wow, nice and slow down, choppy there. This is an area where you can get a lot of materials if you're mining for them, so... It does, I think, make sense to continue that mining outpost, but I'm going to have to rethink how I'm doing it, I believe. Just because I wasn't really preparing for lots of cold, because cold wasn't really the problem it is now. Things have changed. My, how they have changed. Little raptor party down there. Poor turtles. Still not seeing any wolves or anything along those lines. Again, I'll reset stuff, and I'm sure they'll be around, and I'll be taming them. I've read a little bit about the wolves and the stags and the frogs, and they do sound pretty interesting. I really am looking forward to kind of goofing around with them. Oh, look at that. We got more raptors up here. I'm just curious if there's an alpha raptor, maybe. That's really just kind of why I keep looking at these guys. Nope. Just a regular raptor. Wow, yeah, this is pretty trippy. And it's going to be really interesting trying to remember that what I have known all along to be the red obelisk is now the blue obelisk. That's weird to me. Like, there's the former blue and the former green. I'm going to have to get used to that all over again, and I don't know, it took me a while to remember it initially, and now I have to kind of dump all that out of my brain and start from scratch. But I mean, so does everyone else. It's not like it's just me doing that, but just saying it's going to take me a while to do that, to kind of get used to that change. It is pretty significant, of course. Then I guess it kind of makes sense why they did it. You know, you get the blue with the cold area, the red with the hot area, and the green with the swampy area. Now, red, they haven't really quite done the desert area. I believe that's in the works. I want to say I saw something about that. Maybe I'm remembering incorrectly or making stuff up, but pretty sure I saw something about that somewhere. So that one might still be in the works, but everything else, obviously, the swamp is in. Well, maybe not obviously, but swamp is in. Obviously, if you read the patch notes, and the snow biome is most definitely in. We can see that much. On that note, since I am not finding any of the new creatures, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up. Maybe sit down next to these mammoths while I let my bird catch a little stamina, and maybe I'll pick up a rock so I can keep my torch going. I might need it, but I will catch you on the next episode. We have some new things to be looking into, so definitely some good stuff coming up. I am looking forward to that, but I will catch you on the next one. So till then, thanks for watching. See you later.